Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about an Xbox wireless controller that is not working. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this very simplistic tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. I'll be going over 6 easy fixes that you can try out, and these fixes are sort of, I don't want to say universal, but they're very broad in the sense that, there can be many different reasons why your controller is not working, and these fixes will sort of address many of those reasons. So, maybe it doesn't turn on, maybe it doesn't connect, maybe a button is not working, and so on and so forth. A lot of these fixes are geared towards like many different problems of it not working, many specific problems of the broader problem of it not working. So they should hopefully help you out. Anyways, we're going to get into this, and we're going to start off with number 1 and work our way to number 6. So yeah, take notes, try them out, and hopefully one of them works for you. And obviously try out the ones that will apply to your specific problem of it not working. Anyways, we are going to get into this, starting off with number 1. Number 1 is replace the batteries. So this is literally something that is so simple. Maybe your batteries are running low and it's causing your controller to glitch a little bit. Maybe your batteries are just not really good batteries and they're causing the controller to glitch a little bit. Whatever the case is, it is worth it to try to replace the batteries. It is worth it to try to replace the batteries, or try and replace the batteries. I kind of combine those two words when I'm saying that sentence. But anyways, just try replacing the batteries. It takes a matter of a few moments and has a decent chance of fixing the problem, and you probably have lots of batteries lying around anyways. So try replacing the batteries with new batteries that are like, fresh out of the pack, that have enough power, and hopefully that solves the problem. If not, you can move on to number 2. Number 2 is try out a wired connection. So obviously if you're having trouble with a wireless connection, right, maybe you want to try the wired connection. Really easy to do. You probably have the cord somewhere lying around your house anyways. So, get the appropriate cord and try out a wired connection. And if your controller works with a wired connection and does not work with a wireless connection, at least you've narrowed down the problem a little bit more. So give it a try. Hopefully that solves the problem, or at least narrows it down and helps you get to an easy solution, because you're getting closer and closer to solving what the problem is by figuring out, you got to figure out what the problem is, then you can solve it. And doing that might get you a couple steps closer to solving it, because you sort of are narrowing it down to like a more specific area of what the problem might be. Anyways, hopefully that helps you out. If that doesn't work, you're gonna move on to number 3. Number 3 is turn the controller off and on again. So literally power the controller off and back on again. Now obviously if you can't turn on your controller, this is not going to apply to you. But if you have your controller powered on and it's not working properly through one reason or another, whether it's not connecting or a button's not working or something like that, try turning the controller off and back on again. It's worth it. It takes a matter of a few moments, and it is a decent chance of solving the problem. So give it a try. You never know, it might work, and it's something that is so simple. If that doesn't help you out, you can move on to number 4. Number 4 is turn the console off and on again. So literally go to your console that you're using, that the controller is connected to, turn it off and on again. And this is something so simple. Once again, it takes a matter of a few moments, and that is a decent chance of working. So give it a try. Hopefully it works for you. And like I said, it's just generally like if something's not working, usually we try turning it off and back on again in terms of electronic devices. So yeah, try it out with your console. Hopefully it solves the problem. But if not, if it doesn't help you out, you can move on to number 5. Number 5 is try to repair the controller. So you want to try to repair the controller, or even resync the controller. And essentially what that means is that if you're having connectivity issues, you might want to try repairing it with the console or with the device that it's paired with, or resyncing it, okay? You can go look up how to do that, but yeah, it's worth it to try to repair the controller or resync it, because if it's a connectivity issue, that might solve the problem. It might not, but it might solve it. Hopefully it does. And yeah, hopefully that works. But if not, then you can move on to the last one, which is number 6. Number 6 is reset the controller if you are okay with that. So what I mean by that is you want to try to reset the controller if you are okay with that, in terms of the stuff that comes along with resetting a controller. When you reset a controller, there are outcomes. There are sort of like consequences that happen with that. You're going to basically like have to have a fresh start with the controller for the most part. So with that being said, if you're okay with the stuff that comes along with resetting the controller, then it's worth it to try to reset it, in my opinion, because you're getting almost like a fresh start with the controller, and hopefully that solves the problem. And if that solves the problem, then you're good. If not, you can take it further. There are other things you can try to do to get your controller working once again. These are just the basic ones, but these are also the fastest, decently effective ones. There are other things you can do that are more specific, that are more in depth, that take a lot more work and a lot more effort, time, resources, knowledge, skills, and so on and so forth. You could try those out, but these are like the quickest ones, the easy fixes that hopefully they're quick and hopefully they work. But that's truly it. I've got nothing else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And yeah, other than that, I've got nothing else to say. So with nothing else to say, we are going to roll the outro for this video. So without further ado, here's the outro for this specific video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.